Today at FullOnDrums.com, we're going Recorderman. Looking for a simple way to get an overall picture of the drum kit? Then the Recorderman technique is for you. It takes just two microphones, one directly above the snare and one over the drummer's shoulder pointing at the snare. Each mic is positioned 2 drumsticks away from the center of the snare. Next, we need to check to make sure that they're both equidistant from the kick drum and the snare drum. Start by holding one end of the mic cable down with the bass drum beater. Measure up to your first mic and down to the center of the snare. You can then use this to check the position of the second mic. Now we're going to try out a few sets of mics with this configuration. Everything is running through the Chameleon Labs 7602 with absolutely no EQ or compression and panned about halfway left and right. Now it's best to use matched pairs of mics when possible, but we're going to start off with an Audio-Technica 4047 and a 4050 because we liked what the 4047 did to the snare. Now we're going to augment the Recorderman setup with a third mic. Here we have an Audio-Technica 4050 set to Omni to help get more low end from the kick and some punch from the snare. It's the same distance from the center of the snare as the other 2 mics, but because it's down below the drums, it needs to be flipped out of phase. Now we're going to augment our Recorderman pair with our trusty NS10 woofer right in front of the kick drum to pick up some massive low end. So now in addition to our NS10 woofer on the kick, we're going to add a 57 on the snare. So there you have it. The Recorderman is a great way to get an overall picture of the kit with only 2 mics, or as part of a larger setup. Now remember to go to FullOnDrums.com where you can download the full bandwidth multi-track audio files of everything you've just heard. And check out past episodes, interviews, articles, news, and reviews from around the drumosphere. So until next time, you know the drill, keep it on 10.